Friends, my current location is Madagascar. There are no penguins in sight, but you can catch a big lobster with a green body and red crabs as big as faces. So today is another day for my seafood freedom. The island I'm going to explore this time is here. The speedboat to the island is only available at 8:30 every morning, so I took a 20-minute boat ride early in the morning. After a 30-minute drive, we finally arrived at the departure terminal, and the island I went to today is still far away. The distance is 58 kilometers, but fortunately the price is cheap. The round-trip price for one person is 200 RMB. Lunch is included. It's just that there are a lot of people who go with it. It's crowded. It took 2 hours to finally arrive at the destination. Friends, we are already on the island. There were too many people on the boat just now. Standing is not, sitting is not. It's so uncomfortable. It feels good to browse this island now. The most beautiful part of the island is this sandy beach. To another small island. This beach is so beautiful. Look at this sand. Snow White. This little island, there were about 500 people there. Every family runs a business on the island. Own stall, shop. There are all kinds of handmade and carved handicrafts for sale. And selling tablecloths they sew themselves. And scarves, etc. But they sell things casually. No demon! There is no smell of a commercial peddler at all. I also booked a cabin on the island. Go take a look. Is this the cabin? This room is very simple. Just one bed. A small table. Mainly the mosquito net. No mosquitoes. When the door opens, it faces the sea. The price of a bowl is 50,000 local currency. 50,000 local currency is equivalent to 80 RMB. Okay. And then we had our scheduled lunch. There are potatoes and grilled fish. There's even lobster. This food is still good. Friends, lunch is over. Then I met a local brother named Eighth Uncle. Is that so? This guy is very enthusiastic. He said there are a lot of big fish here. Bring me here. So I'll go into the sea from here later. Friends, I'm diving here on the island. And then in the shallow exploration area, you can find a lot of long spring snails and this little spider snail. But I don't want to eat snails today. Or find something else? So yeah, I swam to the deep end and got a crew. Sure enough, I saw a harvest. I quickly pulled the rubber band of the fish gun. Shallow again. See if you can collect this batfish. The first one to harvest the batfish? This batfish has no upper limbs, but there are also 4 or 5 caddies, okay? I made one and I stuffed that little wooden stick in there. I searched here for another 10 minutes. I still haven't seen the bigger fish. We found a lobster. This lobster hides in a reef cave 7 meters deep. I wanted to grab it with my bare hands, but it's rare to see a lobster. In order to be safe, we should go directly to the fish gun. Burned! Near the lobster just now, there is a large group of black-tailed east. Mainly this fish is now the right size. So type 1 and go back for extra food. You keep turning in front of me. Diving, I always look for these reef caves, thinking about what big groupies will be like, but looking for a long time. All I see is a lobster hiding in this hole in front of me. Another lobster. This color is different. This hole looks pretty big. It's not as big as you imagined. Hit and go! The current harvest, although not much. But I also searched for more than 2 hours. There are really no other fish to catch. So, or take the ying fish in front of you? one fish at a time. The eaglefish was found not long after it was put away. 3 lobsters. I don't need a spear gun here, because it's fun to grab with your hands. And there are 3 that can always catch one with their bare hands. There are 3 in total below. He only caught 1, that's enough. Oh, Mom, the harvest is enough. Let's go back. I also caught a few downstairs, although it's not okay. Okay. Spotted a huge turtle on the way back. Slowly swimming. Completely ignored my existence. Wow, this turtle is so big, over 100 catties. As I approached the shore, I saw another turtle. I guess it's high tide. They all ran to the shore to forage for food. Ouch. Wow, this is our daytime harvest. There are 3 lobsters. Hey, there's lobster today. In the evening, I guess I'm the only one staying on the island for the night. The other tourists have basically left. This beautiful beach is also submerged by the high tide. The small shops on the island are also starting to close. The entire island has been restored to its former tranquility. At this moment, the only lively person is this football captain, because on the island they don't have a TV, no smartphone. Only playing football is their greatest hobby. Let's eat. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight. very logo. Then we made our own lobster and fish. Squeeze some lemon to this lobster. Well, this lobster is not very good though, but it was delicious. Wow, squeeze some lemon especially. This fish tastes better. I'm going to squeeze some lemons too. This fish feels so fat. It's his flesh. Very many. And have another lobster, because this lobster is delicious. Much better than fish. Too many dishes as usual. Give them these to fish to eat. I'm almost finished with this lobster and this shrimp. Beautiful women, dinner is over. Now we're on the other side of the island again. Ready to come here and continue to catch that big one. Lobster during the day, we are at this location. In the evening, we switched here. The little brother said that there are not only lobsters here, and big red crabs. It didn't take long to come out at night. I saw a blue dot kill fish, but this fish tastes a bit tasty. Still no. It's near the kill fish. Saw another pepper eagle. The first one is the pepper fat. Collect it first to prevent the air force, okay? After swimming through the sand, another hermit crab was found. It is also a large size. Another big hermit crab. I found this sojourn in Madagascar. There are still more crabs. Gone. And here I am at Vermeters. I saw 2 big crabs. I wanted to catch 2 at a time, but it's actually very difficult to do because I have a hand to hold a flashlight and a camera. So I'll be honest and pick a big one. Brilliant picture, scorpion, ripe. Is it because of the current? After I made my first big crab, I can't find the second one, but I saw a grouper hiding on the reef. What are you waiting for? $18 pieces received. I didn't see a single big lobster tonight. For big turtles, I swam for over an hour. I saw at least 4. And it weighs hundreds of catties every time. Wow, I'm at the turtle's lair. Too many turtles. Not only are there many turtles here, there are so many crabs. Mainly one-on-one. Old rules. Let's go big first. By the way, the full name of this crab is the splendid crab. Crab meat is still very delicious. If you usually see it, you can buy 2 to try. Wow, this is big. This big. Wow, I'm so afraid of being snatched by him. This big crab in front of my friends. Not the one left over from the previous pile. I haven't found that one for a long time. Found it, so I swam the other way. Just found this one. Ah, another egg. Wow, so much here. Lobster missed. Catch a bunch of crabs. Let's look for it again. If not, we'll go back. Tonight's lobster is really hard to find. I didn't see any. I'm going to beat this octopus and call it a day. Wow, octopus. Wow, it's pretty big. Bring a pepper with you on the way back. The tide goes out when you come back. So what? Walked for an estimated 200 meters. I'm exhausted. Let's take a look at the evening's harvest. Okay, this octopus is quite big, estimated to be 2 or 3 catties. Tonight's fish are small, but the crabs are extra big. So big, haha. See, no friends. Oh my god. The local brother was originally waiting for me to go back, but I just swam wrong. Swim for over an hour. So he's going home to sleep now. I still have to put these in the fridge, okay? I feel more tired today when I go back. Want to sleep? That's it, my friends. See you tomorrow. Ah, it's after 6 o'clock. Wow. Good morning, friends. It's still windy today. That sheet from last night was too thin. It was freezing all night. I have a cold. A cup of black coffee in the morning? Go buy another bottle of mineral water and pour it in. 95% of the people on the island do not speak English, so I had to give him the money. Let him get his own bottle of water. Charge me 16 RMB. He said there's coffee over there too, but I'm used to drinking my own coffee. Shake it twice. Ah, the spirit is here again, ha ha ha. I asked him to make boiled eggs and he didn't understand. He just gave me raw eggs to eat. How do you eat this? Seriously, once the language can't communicate, there are all kinds of oolongs. It's funny to think about it sometimes. Young then, I had a baguette and 3 boiled eggs. Now it's accurate. Prepare to drive big goods in new waters. I didn't go out fishing, but the bed that picked us up didn't arrive until 3 p.m. There's still plenty of time, so I want to play a little longer. Second brother uses these gasoline. Gas on the island is probably expensive. Oh my god. Go to bed, go to bed. Ouch, this bed feels so broken. It should be fine. So here's the problem. As the boat goes out, there are actually 2 small holes that keep pumping water, and someone has to be shaking the water out all the time. This disrupts my plan. I wanted to take a taxi outside in the morning. Now that I think about it, it's better to be on the island. Safety matters. Don't get carried away by the big stuff. After swimming the boat, my position on 7 meters of water. Discovered today's first harvest of ying fish. Harvest number 1. This fish is quite big. Then I searched for more than 10 minutes. Still haven't seen any big goods. But this goatfish has nothing to do with size, because it's delicious. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I wanted to catch Sanyu fish. I didn't expect to catch a fish. Bandits die. The local brother likes to eat this fish, so bring 2 more. Friends, there are really no big fish on the shore, and I was fighting and I could barely lift myself, so I decided to call it a day. These fish caught today are not big though, but enough to eat for a few days. Then I got back on the speedboat. Still the same, a lot of people, and when I got there, I got hit by a tuk-tuk. Hurry to my newly booked bed and breakfast. This bed and breakfast was built by a French big brother. There are 3 rooms available for rent. The price is 260 RMB per night.